The big question of the day. Is sex a sin?
The answer to this question just might surprise you. What's up, guys? I'm David.
And I'm Desmond. And welcome back to D.
And the Devotionals.
Alright guys, so today we're going to be talking a little bit about sex. You know, S-E-X. We're talking about sex and look at a little what the Bible has to say about sex.
Alright, to jump straight into it, we're going to be reading scripture first from 1 Thessalonians 4, 3-5, in which it states, "It is God's will that you should be sanctified, that you should avoid sexual immorality, that each of you should learn to control your own body in a way that is holy and honorable, not in passionate lust like the pagans who do not know God." In these three verses, you see the word sexual immorality, and I think a lot of times that can raise a question as to what it is.
David and I were kind of wondering what those two words mean and their implications, and so we came across this article on Christianity.com, and it describes sexual immorality as essentially the engagement in sexual acts outside of the sanctity of marriage, the divine union of creating and fostering life. Sex is not without purpose. Sex has a purpose, and sex is created by God, you know, and the article talks about how sexual intercourse is like the cherry on top. It's like it should be there in a well-established, healthy marriage relationship, you know. So it describes it similar to the pleasure of eating food. You know, you don't take food, chew it up, and then spit it out just because you want to taste it. Well, that's what it's like engaging in sexual acts just for the sake of it. You know, you're having sex just to have sex and experience it, but you don't have all the other the complications of working through marriage and being in a healthy relationship.
So I think that Desmond's description right there off of Christianity.com is kind of summarizing our whole point right here. Sex is made for us to enjoy and to create life with. So in the right environment, sex is absolutely not a sin. Like, that is something that we are made to do, and that's something that we are made to crave. And so, you know, if you're ever struggling with sexual sin, just know you're not alone.
One year when I went to Passion Camp down in Daytona Beach, Florida, I heard a sermon from Levi Lusko called "The Problem with Pineapples." And I thought it was really amazing, and the content of the sermon is fantastic. You should go watch it if you haven't. But he talked about how pineapples at one point in history in certain cultures were rare, and they were like worshipped. You know what I'm saying? And not even like worshipped as much as they were prized possessions, and only rich. Like if you were rich, you had a pineapple. Not everybody had pineapple or knew what it tastes like and that kind of thing. So, but you know, in today's society and all the things that we go through today, you can buy pineapple anywhere off the street corner. You know, in a grocery store, you can buy pineapple, and a lot of times people buy pineapple chunks. You know, it's all sliced up and in its own juice, and that's kind of what sex has become today. You know, you can get on Tinder or something like that and find somebody to have sex with just to have sex, and it's lost a lot of that old like respect. It's supposed to be sacred. Sex is a sacred act, and when it loses that, it's
like it was pristine and shiny, and now it's like copper when it's first made, and then after it's eroded,
and now it's tarnished. You know, and I think it's important that in your relationships you keep your copper nice and shiny. You know what I'm saying? You don't let it oxidize and just become.
Keep it shiny, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. What does that even mean? I don't know.
Alright guys, to sum it all up, it's not the act of sex that is the sin, it's the sexual immorality. So whenever you're in a marriage, have sex as much as you want. That healthy relationship, that's how you're going to build the foundation. That is the fruit of the relationship. So keep it banging. Pun intended, I guess. Pun intended.
Keep it banging.
So guys, just please refrain from sexual immorality. It's not easy by any means, and you know, you may mess up every once in a while or whatever, but whenever you put God on the throne in your heart, and whenever you look to Him and ask Him for help, I promise you everything gets much easier, and you'll be able to face those things with much more power than just yourself.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to drop a like and a comment down below. You know, share this with your friends. Help us grow a little bit and spread love in the community.
Yes, comment what we could pray for, or comment what you want to see in the future on this YouTube channel. We're hoping to go out and do some awesome things in the community as this coronavirus stuff is hopefully starting to pass over. some of the shelters are starting to open back up, and so hopefully we'll be able to go out and do some volunteer projects and show you guys how you guys can get involved in the community just like us. So we're really looking forward to that. We love all of you guys. Merch coming soon. We're going to keep saying that probably for a while until it actually gets here.
It's coming though.
But it's dope. It's dope. Seriously, you're going to want to get it.
We'll show them the designs
Yeah.
before we release it.
Yeah. We'll see you next time.
Peace. Y'all best be engaging in your